listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. I'm Nikki Davis Jr., licensed comedian, stand-up esthetician.
Nice.
Yes.
Doing 25 years of skincare, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a doctor. With me, as usual, is Sandro Yocolano.
I'm not a doctor.
Nope.
Nope.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for being here too. Yeah. Thank you for everybody being here so that I'm not here by myself.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That'd be really weird.
Well, we're going to sort of just get right into the
Nikki, let's get right into the topic today.
That's a great idea, babe.
Yeah.
Also my boyfriend, by the way. I don't just call everybody babe.
I just found that out.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's cool.
It's on.
She finally
Yeah,
said
oh,
yes.
good to see you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Finally.
Now it's consensual.
Right.
Yeah. Up until now, it wasn't.
It was still always sensual.
Yeah. Oh, it was sensual, just not consensual.
Yeah.
But our guest today, I am so glad to have you back. This is like your 20th time here. Give it up right now for Tania Estrada.
Thank
Yay.
you. Thank you.
You look amazing. Talk to me about your outfit.
Thank you. Oh, this whole thing? Oh, yeah.
I just threw this on.
I did. Literally, I threw it on. You know what? I moved to this new area, like Tarzana Hills,
Oh,
right?
you did?
I did. Yeah. I got the German Elon Musk imported me from Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, to Tarzana Hills, and around the corner is like this whole shopping area. Literally, I just walk there and they have everything from Nordstrom, Nordstrom Rack, of course, TJ Maxx.
Is it on Ventura Boulevard?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
with the
I know that
Sephora
area.
and the
Yeah.
little walk, the village walk
Mhm.
area. And I just, walking to the gym, I just walked in and I saw this and I was like, damn, that's actually sharp. And then I saw the
The
necklace.
necklace
I
is
was like,
amazing.
and so it matched, and it's just like been like a cool little throw-on outfit
I love
where
it.
I look expensive. Like, it's nice.
Okay, that's crazy because that's the topic for today is why expensive skincare feels better even if it's not.
Wow, the
How many-
serendipity.
I know that
Yeah.
every podcast we've had today has had some
alignments.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
All right.
By the way, Sasha, Tanya brought her own guest to the podcast. If you'd like to have any donuts, or if you would like any donuts, oh, you're
No,
good. Okay,
we're
all right.
good.
Our first guest brought us donuts today.
Oh,
I know. So we're going to talk about why Do you have expensive skincare?
I used to, until I really started looking at the actual ingredients in skincare.
Yeah.
And then I started looking at the more natural way to do it myself
Mhm.
without spending all that money.
I think we're all getting to that point now, right?
Yeah. Like, for instance, remember you turned me on to hyaluronic acid, which
Right.
I never knew, and it's just amazing. Well, hyaluronic acid could cost like $90, $300 a bottle. But I found a comparable one in Mexico for $5,
What?
like 100 pesos. And it's really good. And so I
Wow.
bought several bottles of it. In between the move, I don't know where they are now. But I got a source.
Yeah.
So I realized that. And then also too, aloe vera is really good for your skin.
Mhm.
And if you look at all the expensive skincare, a lot of it has aloe vera in it.
Yeah.
So I just started, taking the aloe vera out and putting it on my face. I haven't done it in a minute. I need to go find like Vallarta Market
Uh-huh.
usually sells it
Do they have
over
the
in the
plants?
Yeah, and they'll sell the whole leaf for like $2.
Oh my gosh.
And you just cut it up yourself. So we're going to Vallarta Market after
You
this.
are?
Yeah, we got a plan. So, but yeah. So, talk to me about expensive skincare. Like, what is your experience?
Okay, well, let's just say, let me open by saying we've had some guests here that have brought me some very, very expensive skincare just as a gift to me so that I'll try it. Some of it is so expensive, though, that I don't feel like I can keep up with it. Like Young Goose, when they came, as amazing as their products are, I mean, it was like something that was like this big was like $350. And it's like, that's great. If that's going to last you 2 months, I'm not going to keep doing that over and
Mhm.
over again.
Mhm.
So I like what you're saying is where you're sort of analyzing what works in here, what doesn't work, what can I recreate myself.
Mhm.
But as far as the some of the more expensive lines, sometimes the packaging will just even make you feel like you're getting something better than you really are. Like the weight of the packaging,
Mhm.
or the scent, or the
Mhm.
texture of the product. But it's really just, it's not doesn't necessarily mean what you're getting is any better than anything else.
Yes, and then also too, they also have a lot of fillers in there to keep it
Yes,
like shelf stable,
that's right.
and then
Mm.
that's all chemicals that you're really putting on your face
Mm-hmm.
that, I think kind of end up damaging your skin over
Yes.
time. So I think like because I've seen people that do just the natural way,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just they look so great for so long. Like things as simple as like olive oil,
Yeah.
using olive oil in
Mm-hmm.
your own skincare. Um, the weird thing, coconut oil.
Yeah.
Did you know that coconut oil actually clogs your facial skin?
I didn't know that because I don't leave it on the skin, and when I actually, it makes sense though.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
everywhere else on the
Mm.
body and the hair, it
it's
works.
okay, but not on your
But
face.
I found out from an esthetician is that the pores on your face are made different.
Okay.
And so it just kind of ends up globbing and kind of just clogging everything there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so don't put coconut oil
I
on your
wouldn't
face.
recommend leaving it on your face. You can
Okay.
massage with it, but
Yeah.
I would definitely take it
You
off.
could put it on your dick, but don't put it on your face.
There's the
I,
lid.
I won't let her. I won't let her put that on her dick. I will not let her put that on her
Thank
penis.
you. Yes, my dick
No,
does
no,
not like coconut
no,
oil.
no. It's not. It's not a tropical dick.
No. Also, when you pay more for stuff, I don't know if you're like this, but I'm getting less like this. But before, when I would pay more for something, I'd be like, oh well, this must be great. So I'm like more excited about it, and I might even like do it. I might even be more consistent with it because it's such a it's such an expensive endeavor, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't necessarily just because like La Mer. Let's talk about La Mer.
La
Do you like La Mer?
Mer. I've seen people use La Mer,
Yeah,
and there is a difference. Like whatever they're putting in there, I
interesting.
think it's probably like like baby dick skin is what they're putting in. I'm pretty sure that's what it
Yes.
is,
I think
and
there's petroleum in it. I think for one thing,
and baby
and
dick
baby dick
skin.
skin. Yes, they go together usually.
But really, petroleum is in
I'm
it.
pretty sure. Yeah, I would like to look up the ingredients for that. But it's like you were saying though, like it's a bigger company, so it's
Mhm.
not small batches. It's they're just there's some, and then it's like $300 and something for something like that big.
Mhm.
I personally, anybody I've talked to that was on La Mer has always said to me like it's okay,
Mhm.
but nothing like wow. Ever since I used La Mer,
Are you saying La Mer is La Merde?
La Mer, that's right. Do
Okay.
you know what that
That's
word is?
Is that a French word
Yeah,
for bleh?
yeah, for poop.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that.
yeah,
I still know a little bit of French.
yeah,
I got the context.
yeah, yeah,
Bleh.
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the way you said
Yeah.
it.
It's all in the personality.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, so like when you get stuff like that, you might create more of like an emotional attachment to something like just because of how you're picturing it. Just like any commercial, it's gonna like suck you in. You think that you're in this like fantasy of whatever you're looking at, but really it's just a thing in a package that you're sticking on your face.
It is, but also too, it's like you got to think about what they're doing, like lab wise, what they're putting in there,
Mm-hmm.
like the formulation. And I think once you start looking at that, you see why it's so expensive because it's really hard sometimes to compound those things together
Mm-hmm.
and make them shelf stable.
Right.
So it's hard to do at home. But I feel like you can still recreate some things.
Mm-hmm.
And like, do you remember the brand SkinCeuticals?
Yeah.
Okay, so like big brand, right?
Yeah.
SkinCeuticals. They have that vitamin C, E, frulic acid, right?
Uh-huh.
It's $300.
Whoa.
It's never less than $290. It's always
That's
$300.
crazy.
So I looked up how to make it at home. And I got all the ingredients and I never made it.
Oh. That's a great end to that story. We'll never know.
Never know.
All right, next time you come, I want to hear back.
We
on
might
that.
have to make
We can make it here. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
might as
girl,
well.
we're doing it. That's
Let's
it. Yes, we're doing that. We're totally going to make a skincare product next time you come.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
All right. I
Next
have all
round
the
of, yeah, yeah, good. All right, keep those. And the next time we do a shoot, I'll let you know, and then we'll do that. That's a great idea for an
All right.
episode, and to see how
Ooh.
terrible it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, and I was gonna say like with some of the more expensive products, it's like you're saying that your point was to say that like because there's so many ingredients that have to be shelf stable, you can't recreate that. But you don't necessarily want something that's gonna sit on a shelf for 2 years and be okay. You might want something that's more live.
Now that we know that there is that option, we want that. But
Yeah.
we've been really just comforted by everything that's shelf stable, like
Yeah.
cereal, for
Mhm.
Yeah.
instance, like shelf stable. And we've just been along that. So we've never thought like, oh, my cream, it's been on the shelf, like you said, for 2 years. We never think that. We
Yeah.
just use it, like Pond's or like, remember Oil of Olay?
Oh
It
my God,
just
yeah.
sits on the shelf, and you just pick up a bottle. But now it's like, wait a minute, because everybody talks about the forever chemicals that go into
Mhm.
your skin. And that's another concern, especially with people that have come out with cancer.
Mhm.
A lot of the times when someone gets cancer, they actually tell you like all your Victoria's Secret lotions and your Bath and Body Works, they make you get
Throw it
rid of
away.
everything. And I
Absolutely, yeah.
never knew why, but when you look at the ingredients, it's like full of metals and metallics.
Mhm.
So that
Mhm.
ends up seeping in your skin and it makes you sick. So now everybody's kind of more cautionary on wanting to try stuff that's more natural. And I think the companies that like cater to that
Mhm.
would win, but it's hard to constantly be making small
That's the thing
batches.
is you can only make
Yeah.
such a big you can only put so much out at once.
Mhm.
And then also you lose, like, let's just say you're getting a vitamin C cream, right?
Mhm.
A small batch might be like vitamin C, blah, 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 and whatever other carrier oils that are in it, and a
Mhm.
cream, whatever you put it on. A big batch company like
Mhm.
Estee Lauder,
Mm.
who, by the way, they're disgusting.
Uh-uh.
They
I don't like her.
Estee?
She's always
Oh,
walking up going, "What's up, Estee?" I'm like, "It's not funny. It's not funny at all."
Estee.
Yeah, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
What was I saying? So they might put like this much vitamin C in there so they can put it on the label, and everything else is a filler and a
Yes.
stabilizer and something that's like an emulsifier so that it feels a certain way, looks a certain way, smells a certain way, but you're really only getting like this much of an active ingredient, and it might not even be active anymore.
And that is exactly how US makes their money, and that
Absolutely.
they filter and they dilute everything down, they stick a label on it, and they mark it up. My experience in Mexico is that everything is like less filler,
Mhm.
all of the more active ingredient, and a much lesser cost.
They
Like
don't
what
cut it.
well, yeah, when you're buying skincare, I'm pesos. You know what I
Oh
mean? Like
yeah.
and it's as good or even better than the stuff in the US.
Uh-huh.
It's like, wow, what a difference. So, and you really start looking like, okay, what's in all of this? Like, is it worth me buying this cream? And it's like, no, like I got Monique Flores, my comedian friend,
Huh?
she sent me this TikTok and it was this girl at the dollar store and she went and she bought all these serums
Mhm.
that were equivalent and creams
Oh my gosh.
and like used them on her face and like, and make the difference to the more expensive creams. She's like, it's the same and it has the same ingredients. And
Yeah,
it's like, what
that makes
for a
sense.
dollar?
Yeah, they probably just have to get rid of it at some point.
Yeah. And they put, so I stocked up. I was like,
Yeah.
I stocked up. Yeah.
Your skin looks good, by the way.
Thank you. Well, so funny thing. This
Yeah.
is so funny. So, this company contacted me. So TikTok made me like an affiliate, like a creator where I can like do the TikTok shop and all of that. So they're sending me things now, and they sent me this stuff. Dr. Leo skincare. I guess I can use this as a reel because like so they sent me
Sure.
this. And they're paying me to
Mhm.
use their skincare stuff. And it's a salicylic acid gel
Mhm.
cleanser, a clay mask,
Mhm.
and there's also a salicylic acid, like when you get a pimple and it has like the little white cream that dries everything up.
Yeah.
It has that. So they sent me all three products to try.
Uh-huh.
And I love the facial wash. I feel like it really gets in and cleans out my pores. But after I've taken my makeup off, I do that clay mask because it has the bentonite
Bentonite,
in it.
yeah.
Oh my God, it is so good and it really tightens up the pores. So I'm
Mhm.
like, this is a really good brand of skincare. And I don't think they're that expensive. I
No?
think they're pretty reasonable. I think the gel is like 40
That's
bucks,
not bad.
and the mask is like 40 bucks. So I'm like, okay, that's reasonable. So so far I give it a super thumbs up. Dr. Leo Skincare.
Dr. Leo Skincare, okay.
Can I have a copy of this?
Yes, absolutely, yeah, right now?
Okay, no, no.
We're gonna record this eventually.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what? We'll insert pictures of the products here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Aren't they beautiful? Salicylic is really good for your skin too because it like releases oxygen into your pores.
Mhm.
So it does help with breakouts, but it also kind of like perks your skin up a little bit, and it's
Mhm.
good to exfoliate a tiny little bit with salicylic.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering if it's good for, it might even be good for pigmentation. You don't have any of that left, by the way.
Oh, yeah, my face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not for the camera.
No, no, you look beautiful.
But
But yeah, but you told us
yeah.
the whole story of like what happened. You got the pigmentation, you went on this cleanse,
My
and
liver
your
cleanse.
liver
Yeah, when I
cleanse.
stopped
Yeah.
drinking. So that really helped a lot. But what's really helped is I started going to the dermatologist and they've been doing this CO2 facial on
Oh
me every
wow.
time I go. So
Okay.
it's like this metal thing and they stick it in like, the nitrogen or the cold or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
And then they put it on my face and it just removes, like goes into the layers of like,
Oh.
and removes all the dead skin and it pulls from the inside out.
Uh-huh.
And I've noticed the difference that it's taken the last bit of the hyperpigmentation where I actually look at myself without makeup. I'm like, oh my God, my face is like almost clear. Like
Yeah.
it's been a long time and it's been years of fighting that. Like almost like God, like 8 years of that.
I'd be so mad at Eric Allegri right now.
What?
It wasn't it his movie that you were in and you were like laying on the ground?
Oh, that part. Oh, the Cannibal Comedian movie I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part that made it so much worse because
Okay.
I had already gone through, the actual where they did the microdermabrasion and they did all that. So it was
Oh,
already
so it's all
raw and it was like healing.
exposed.
So it was
Oh my
so by the
God.
time I went and did that movie, if we recap, so I did this movie, pandemic time, right? Like in the middle of the desert. And we started at like 5 in the morning and it was already 90 degrees. So I'm running naked through the desert, right? From a killer, okay? Titties out and everything. I didn't even think about sunscreen. So they threw blood on top of my head, right? Which is now this sugar coating all over my
Oh my
face,
God.
no sunscreen. And now it's just getting hotter and hotter per hour. By the time we were on the last scene, which is they wanted to kill me face down, nipples, okay, on the concrete, we're talking
Ow.
117 degrees. And I was like, no. But then I also had to drive back. And in that heat, so my face, like, that was the last time I saw my face clear and everything just blackened. It just
Uh,
came out and it was just horrible. I look like a football player. Like, when they
the,
put the black lines
yeah.
underneath,
Oh,
it
man.
was really, really harsh. So I'm just finally so glad that like, and I don't want to mess with like I started using tretinoin,
Hmm.
but I really don't wanna mess with it because 'cause I'm scared if I go outside in the sun, like, and I
Yeah.
catch one bad day, they're
Yes.
gonna come back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think it's harsh too. I don't think you need that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
try to avoid telling people to take Retin-A, or our last person said she had been on Differin for, but that's like the really baby version since she's a teenager or something like that. But I've tried Retin-A on my face, like
Mhm.
tretinoin, like you're saying,
Uh-huh,
and I think I put it on like twice,
uh-huh.
and it gets into your bloodstream. And if you wax yourself, this didn't happen to me, but it happened to a friend of mine. She was using her mom's. I'm going backwards in the
Uh-huh.
story, but when we waxed her eyebrows in beauty school, all of this lifted, which is lifting means like too many layers of skin came off. So she had these big purple like open wounds on her under her eyebrows, and that was from putting it like here. And when I put it on here, it just made my whole lower face just like red and peely, and it's very, very aggressive stuff, especially when you're first starting it.
It is. I already started peeling, like, around here and around my eye, like, and I just used it, I think, like, 2 days ago,
You
and
did?
and I can already see the peeling. I'm like, "Oh," like but you're supposed to start off, like, really easy,
Yeah.
and, like, the other thing, like, I found out, which I didn't know, is if you double layer, like, say, like, you were to do, like, aloe vera
Yeah.
first, and then you put the tretinoin, and then you let that dry, and then you put aloe vera again,
Uh-huh.
your face has a much better chance of not getting so, like, blown out because it will. It'll make you red.
Yeah.
You could break out with, like, inside pimples, out, like yeah, tretinoin can explode your face.
Yeah.
It's just
Hey, Nick,
ugh.
Yeah.
we have to
Oh, okay.
like a
Well,
cut in the middle for this one.
All right. So let's ask your question.
Yeah.
oh,
So we're just gonna break this up into two. So
uh-huh,
so for this part, where can people find you on social media,
uh-huh.
and then we'll go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
So where can we find you on social media and all that stuff?
Oh, you can find me at Tania Estrada 334, TaniaEstrada 334. That's on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and OnlyFans. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I don't have an
I was like,
OnlyFans.
wait, I want
No,
to.
no,
I
no,
got some extra money.
no. I know. I'm so sad. I look now and I'm like, oh, that's how women buy houses nowadays.
Oh my
Like,
God. You can
oh,
do you show our feet.
yeah, that might be a thing.
It's a lot of work. but
Want to
it's-
start helping me make foot videos? Workout videos?
Workout-
Yeah, he built a whole gym in the backyard. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you think we can do toe workout videos? Toe push-ups?
Your
That's a
toes are
shout out
really-
to
yeah,
Chadwick
yeah.
Jameson. Toe push-ups. It's a movement.
It's a whole movement. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for being here in a few minutes when we have you back for the next episode, which
Oh.
is starting right now. So bye.
Bye.